Africa Global Radio. Our story, our growth, our future.
Headlines across Africa.
Welcome to Africa Global Radio. I'm Itumeleng Lebogang, bringing you headlines across Africa for Friday, 20th of October. In today's bulletin, concerns are mounting as essential medical supplies as well as water and food have become scarce in Gaza. Dutch royal couple are concluding their visit to Pretoria in Cape Town today. And Dian Cardoso fulfills his dream as he joins the American Atlanta Ballet Company in Georgia. The massive explosion at a Gaza City hospital on Tuesday resulted in the deaths of hundreds of Palestinian civilians. Though Israel and Hamas have issued conflicting claims regarding the tragedy, it is feared that over 500 lives were lost from that single attack. Liverpool and Egypt forward Mohamed Salah is appealing for an end to the violence in the Israeli-Hamas conflict and the immediate provision of humanitarian assistance to Gaza. In a video posted on social media on Wednesday evening, Salah expressed his horror at the scenes in the hospital and urged world leaders to unite in preventing further loss of innocent lives. Notably, Salah has already made a significant undisclosed donation facilitated by his agent to support the people of Gaza through the Egyptian Red Crescent Society. With the recent news that Israel has agreed to permit Egypt, Israel actually giving permission or denying Egypt to use its border to deliver humanitarian aid, albeit in limited quantities, to the Gaza Strip, it's worth noting that the South African Ministry of International Relations has confirmed that the minister and the Hamas leader discussed how to deliver the necessary humanitarian aid to Gaza and other parts of the Palestinian territories. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa welcomed the Dutch royal couple, King Willem-Alexander and his wife, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, at the Union Buildings in Pretoria on Thursday. The King and Queen of Netherlands, along with some diplomatic and national government ministers, are on a state visit that ends by the end of today to focus on strengthening the ties and partnership between the Netherlands and South Africa. While reflecting on the colonial history between the two countries, Ramaphosa took the opportunity to speak on the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, as well as the Israel-Hamas conflict that has left thousands dead and many more wounded. Ramaphosa reiterated South Africa's stance on building a peaceful, equal future, specifically pointing out that these conflicts sorely test and deny the much-needed reconciliation and healing. In parallel with the state visit, Netherlands Minister of Agriculture, Nature and Food Quality, Piet Adema, led an economic mission centering on future-oriented agriculture and horticulture, green hydrogen and circular waste management. A parallel knowledge mission was also led by Netherlands Minister of Education, Culture and Science, Robert de Graaf, which resulted in a signing of a memorandum of understanding between the two countries' education ministers. The royal couple are now concluding their trip in Cape Town, where they are meeting the leading opposition party leader, who serves as mayor of Cape Town, as well as the premier of the province. In the heart of the Aglomerado de Sara, one of Belo Horizonte's most vulnerable neighborhoods, 19-year-old Dian Cardoso has been dancing to the beat of his own dreams. Soon, this young dancer will leave the austere background of his favela and head to the United States for an opportunity that seemed like a distant fantasy. His journey began at a young age in a dance school where he earned a scholarship. He shared that though in class he was always the only boy, the only non-European student, and the only one from a low-income background, his discomfort did not bother him. Dian's life was forever transformed when he was selected to join the American Atlanta Ballet Company in Georgia. It was an audition held in September in Belo Horizonte that ultimately paved the way for his remarkable journey. Today, as he prepares to leave the favela for his first trip abroad, Dian aspires to continue improving, striving to fulfill another one of his goals, which is to be a role model for the community's children so they believe in their dreams and pursue them. I must conclude this bulletin by commending Gabon's military leader, General Brice Oligui Nguema, for proving that it is possible to have leaders who are not driven by insatiable consumerism. His decision to reject a presidential compensation justly restores the Gabonese people's confidence in the country's leadership. And with that, we've come to the end of Headlines Across Africa with me, Itumeleng Lebogang. Join us again next week for a full week of bulletins right here on Africa Global Radio.
For this and more, check us out on africaglobalradio.com. On Facebook and YouTube, Africa Global Radio. On Twitter and Instagram, AF Global Radio.